The richest person you'll ever meet probably doesn't look rich. No flashy car, no designer logo. But they think about money in a way that 99% of people never learn. And it's costing you thousands every single year. In the next 8 minutes, I'll break down exactly how rich people think differently and how you can steal their playbook starting today. Here's the uncomfortable truth. It's not about how much you earn. Plenty of high-income earners are broke, while people on modest salaries quietly build millions. The difference isn't luck. It's not even intelligence. It's a completely different operating system for money. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Rule number one, rich people buy assets first, liabilities later. An asset puts money in your pocket, stocks, real estate, a business. A liability takes money out, your car, your phone, that vacation you put on a credit card. Most people buy liabilities with their primary income and never get to the asset stage. Rich people flip the order. They buy the asset first and let the asset eventually buy the liability. A rich person doesn't ask, "Can I afford this car?" They ask, "What asset can buy me this car without touching my paycheck?" Second mindset shift, time horizon. The average person checks their portfolio daily and panics at every dip. The wealthy think in decades. Warren Buffett made over 99% of his net worth after age 50. Why? Compound growth needs time, not timing. A rich person's question isn't, "What's the market doing today?" It's, "What does this look like in 20 years?" That patience is a financial superpower most people never develop because we're wired for instant gratification, and the financial system profits from that impatience. This one surprises people. The rich aren't debt-free. They're debt-smart. There's a massive difference between bad debt and good debt. Bad debt funds things that lose value. Credit cards, car loans on vehicles that depreciate the moment you drive off the lot. Good debt funds things that make you money. A mortgage on a rental property, a low-interest loan to grow a business that generates more income than the loan costs. The rich ask one question before borrowing. Will this debt pay for itself? If the answer's no, they walk away. Most people save what's left after spending. Rich people spend what's left after saving. It sounds simple, but it's the difference between building wealth on autopilot and hoping you'll have discipline every single month. The move. Automate a percentage, even just 10 to 20%, straight into investments the moment income arrives, before bills, before fun money, before anything. You never see it, so you never miss it. And over time, that automated discipline outperforms even the smartest stock picker who's inconsistent. Here's something most personal finance advice skips. The wealthy rarely rely on one income stream. The average millionaire has been reported to have multiple sources of income, not just one job. A salary is one branch. Investments, rental income, a side business, royalties, these are other branches. If one branch breaks, the tree doesn't fall. Most people's entire financial life depends on a single paycheck, one layoff away from crisis. The rich build redundancy into their income on purpose. This is the psychological piece nobody talks about. Broke people often spend to look rich. Actually, rich people spend to stay rich. They detach their self-worth from their net worth, which sounds backwards, but it's exactly why they make rational decisions instead of emotional ones. When money isn't tied to ego, you stop overspending to impress people who don't actually care, and you start making decisions that compound your wealth instead of your image. Last one, and it's underrated. Your network sets your financial ceiling. If everyone around you complains about money, avoids investing, and treats wealth building as not for people like us, that belief seeps in. The wealthy intentionally surround themselves with people who normalize ambition, smart risk-taking, and long-term thinking. You don't need rich friends. You need information, mentors, books, and communities that expand what you believe is possible. Let's recap. 1. Buy assets before liabilities. 2. Think in decades, not days. 3. Use debt as a tool, not a trap. 4. Pay yourself first automatically. 5. Diversify your income, not just your investments. 6. Detach your identity from your spending. And 7. Upgrade the people around you. None of this requires you to be rich already. It requires you to think like someone who's headed there. If you want the exact step-by-step on building your first income stream outside your job, I broke it down in this video right here. Watch that next.